Alright, it's 2 cents say the wise despise one. And I wanted to have a conversation about shit that's been going on in the media recently and shit that's been happening the last 5 years, 7 years and shit. Are women allowed to make decisions on their own, or do they need their hand held with everything they do? Do we need to implement old practices like your father passed you off to your man and your family supervise the courting and shit? They might even supervise some of the marriage in the beginning back in the days. But I'm asking this question because the Cassie shit, the Me Too shit, Cassie admitted a lot of the shit she did was her decision. She could say, oh, I loved him and I didn't want him to do it with somebody else and all this shit, but a lot of shit she's saying, and she's saying she enjoyed a lot of it. So that's what I'm asking. Are women allowed to make their own decisions? Because these are decisions she made, regardless whatever the reason was. From what I'm hearing, he didn't force her to have sex with them male escorts. She did it though. You know what I'm saying? She made a decision to do it. They was on some freaky shit. She did say the man did sexually aid her on the living room floor. And you know what I'm saying? That's wrong. I don't know why she would go back again and say she had a good night with him. Like, ain't no good night after that. What? That should be stuck in your mind. Like, you shouldn't even be able to move past that with anything to do with dude. But that's her life. And that's her decisions. And then with Kid Cudi, she was still having freak offs. And then the dude she married to now, she says she still was, when she was dating dudes, she was messing with Diddy then. Like, so, you know what I mean? It goes to like, oh, you was making a decision. Dude didn't have a gun to your head forcing you to do this. She admitted that. You know what I mean? She admitted that. So it really goes to question. And then, all right, another example where you have to ask yourself, are women allowed to make their own decisions? I heard in college, if a man has sex with a woman who's drunk, even if he's drunk, the man could be brought up on charges. He could be kicked out of school. But the female, did she not make a decision to drink? Did she not make a decision to have sex? Just like the man made a decision to drink, he made a decision to have sex. So basically what y'all saying is they not allowed to make their own decisions. That's a slippery slope. That's how we got to the lawmakers making decisions for what y'all do with y'all body. You feel what I'm saying? This the responsibility that got to be taken for shit. Y'all let the lawmakers be like, yeah, we got you. We'll handle that. If a dude do that, that's them taking the decision out of y'all hands. Y'all don't even see it. You feel what I'm saying? If a dude has sex with a girl and she's sloppy drunk, damn near passed out, she can't even keep her eyes open, she can't walk straight, that's foul. Like, nigga, that's foul. You know that girl, like, even if she's saying I want to have sex, it's like, bro, you shouldn't even want to have sex with a girl that sloppy, for one. And then two, my nigga, she not even capable to really have sex right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah. Now, if that's your girl and y'all pre-agreement, she like, I want to get sloppy and I still want you to goddamn da-da, y'all on some freaky shit like that, whatever. But a random chick, don't even take the risk. You shouldn't even, you know what I mean? You shouldn't even do it. Another thing, like, with them girls with the Me Too. If a dude is taking clam, vagina, whatever you want to call it, if he's taking that, that's wrong. That's dead ass wrong, dog. Imagine somebody forcing themselves, stuffing themselves in you. Like, that's foul. You feel what I'm saying? It's probably hard for them girls to even live with themselves after some shit like that. So that's foul. But you hanging out with a dude, you going to his house, you getting high, and you decide to have sex for whatever reason. You decide to have sex for whatever reason. And then 30 years down the road, yeah, he had sex with me when I was high. He took advantage of me. Are you not allowed to make your own decisions? Did you not make a decision at that point to have sex with that guy? You feel what I'm saying? Women gotta really see what they doing. Like, when y'all bringing up these cases, it's like, okay, you a grown woman, sound mind and body, I think the phrase go, and you making a decision to have sex with somebody for whatever reason. You made this decision. You made the decision. You an adult, right? You want equality. Live with your decision. People make decisions all day in hindsight 2020 and be like, that decision fucked up my life. But I made that decision. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody forced me. Nobody held a gun to my head. I made that decision. We really got to start thinking about like what we really saying when a woman makes a decision and then years down the line can say that was wrong, or I'm bringing up charges, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Because if that's the case, I'm sure anybody who watched this, nigga, you've been in a relationship and I'm sure shit didn't go perfect all the damn time. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody could just go back on their decision and be like, hey, this dude made me do this, this dude made me do that. But you know she made a decision. But based on how the law is and how it's going right now, she can bring up those charges on you. What do you say? You know what I'm saying, on some explicit shit, y'all talked about going in the back door. And she was like, yeah, I'm with it. Y'all did it. She said it hurt or whatever, but she did it. And then later on she said, yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to do the back door, but I did it because I loved him. But he didn't force you to do it. You just did it because y'all was in love. That was your boyfriend. You wanted to try it with him. Now, like, a girl can, you feel me? Can bring up charges on that 10 years later. Some shit you did with your boyfriend. You made a decision. And you might have been skeptical about doing it, but you still made a decision to do it. Your boyfriend didn't make you. Like, we really got to start asking ourselves, or women got to start asking themselves, do we really need our hand held with all our decisions? Especially when it pertains to decisions made with men. You feel me? Does your dad need to be there when you at the bar and you decide to drink and he like, nah, not tonight. Nah, I can't have you drinking tonight. You know what I'm saying? You might end up wanting to have sex afterwards. You might make that decision to have sex with this dude. You probably liked him before you started drinking and thought he was sexually attractive, but you know, you're gonna start drinking and you know, I just don't think it's safe for you to go with what you already made a decision on before you even start drinking. Then you're gonna do it. Like, nah, you can't make that decision on your own because you're not an adult, or you're not equal to the man who can make that decision for himself. What nigga come on, man, the conversation can go forever. Women gotta ask themselves, do they need their hand held with all their decisions, especially ones that pertain to men?